That's spinotrapezius. And then this is your acromiotrapezius, but stops there. And then this is going to be your clavotrapezius right here coming off the head. Then we have, this one's a little tricky, but you want to look for a different. So right here is going to be, and this is the one, I can't remember if it's the ventral, I think it's the ventral scapulae lateralis, or is it the lateralis?
Or levator?
Levator scapulae ventralis, that's what it is, yeah. So, right there. So that is just this thin muscle here. Then we have two muscles. One, we need to kind of through here a little bit. So we have one that's right here, that's more posterior, and then we have another one that's going to be directly underneath, just behind this major vein here. So right here. So we have one here, and we have one here.
So would that be the acromial deltoid, or?
And then we also have what other deltoid? So acromiodeltoid.
Spinodeltoid?
Right, and so those prefixes sound familiar, right? So we have the spinotrapezius, acromiotrapezius. If we're going, spino is always posterior, then we go to acromio, then we go to clavo. We have spinodeltoid, acromiodeltoid, and then we're going to jump up here to the clavobranchialis. Mm-hmm. And then we have our two of our heads of
triceps.
Yeah, so yeah, the triceps, branchii, longus, and then lateralis. And then what we still have are two more muscles in here, which you'll have to kind of carefully expose, because one of them is running right through here down to the radius. So you kind of just have to carefully pick away, and that'll be the clavobranchialis. So you kind of want to keep, if you can, pulling off this connective tissue and see if you can find, it's just a thin little strap. So you can actually see a portion of it is right there. So you want to clean this up a little bit so you can see that a little bit better, but that's your clavobranchialis. And if you do that, clean this area, then you'll be able to see your brachialis, which will sit behind it.
Right. What about is it the trapezius?
Yeah, so that's just this one right
Oh
here.
yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this is the end of your acromiotrapezius, just right in front is the clavotrapezius, which looks continuous with the clavobranchialis. But once you're on the forearm, you're at the clavobranchialis.
Okay.
Yep. And then, once you get done with that, then you flip it over and then find those pectoantebrachialis, pectoralis major, pectoralis minor, etc.
What about the branchioles and branchioradialis?
So those are the ones you're going to keep picking off.
Okay.
This stuff right there. Yeah.
I'll start with the main one that I think everyone would know. So this is the biceps femoralis. It's not femoris, I'm sorry, biceps femoris.
No.
See?
Oh, I knew he was gonna say that.
That's not that one?
No. That's deep. You didn't even need to know that one. Remember, this is going over the top of that. Technically, that should be intact.
Right,
You tore
that's the tensor fascia latae.
That is. This is just the lateral fascia.
So that one's the one that's connecting to it. That's a muscle.
Mhm.
Okay. And then, so where is the biceps femoris on this one then?
So it's not right here.
Would it be right here?
Go back to the picture. Just like the picture. Right, so we have tensor fascia lata, which is coming down the front right here, which would be typically right there. So then where is going to be your biceps femoris? Really large, largest muscle. Yeah, that whole thing, that whole chunk. Yeah.
So there's that. And then if we're going down that one, the gluteus medius would be over here in the top. It would be, would it be like right here in the middle part? It's just, I don't know, I can't see that.
Right there.
So that's the middle part right here. And then the superficialis was over it. We cut that one off.
Yep.
And then, and then the gluteofemoralis is right here.
Yes.
Okay. And then we have sartorius. Is that not this one right here?
So
Okay.
you can see it lateral view, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that thin little strip in
Yeah,
lateral view.
it looks better inside because that's this part right here.
Yeah, the whole big portion. Yep.
Yes. And then we have the gracilis is this part right here, internally. Inside, the one that's cut is the adductor longus.
Yep.
And then right below that one is the adductor femoris, which is closest to the gracilis.
Yeah.
going back over here, the calf muscle, the gastrocnemius is this part right here. And then plantaris is inside, like close right here, this one right here. And the soleus is in front of the calf muscle, which is this one right here. Woo!
There you go.
So then who did the body and head musculature?
Well, technically you did. So part of what's listed on there, y'all did part of that.
Yeah, all we
The
have is
pectoral
the
antebrachialis.
external oblique. Is that the external oblique, or is that still? Or is
So let's see. This. Yeah. So we're still dealing with.
Because then it's like this.
Oh yeah.
That's the other one.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So this is your external obliques. That's actually really nice. Then you have.
Yeah. See,
So the internal obliques here,
I can tell a little bit more.
and actually, so I think, because you can see the rectus abdominis because it runs up the middle, this is actually, so you managed to expose a portion, I believe. This is all transverse abdominis. So if you notice, there's actually, you can pull that up, and the muscle fibers are running this way versus this way. So these are your internal obliques. That's your transverse abdominis, and then you have your rectus abdominis. Yep.